So here we go. X squared minus y squared is the same thing as x plus y and x minus y. You agree with that? Now, 36 changes into 6 squared. 121y squared changes into 11y to be squared. Because what's 11 times 11? And what's y times y? Y squared. Instead of x, I have 6. And instead of y, I have 11y. So 6 plus 11y, and it's 6 minus 11y. Who got that? 6 plus 11y, 6 minus 11y. You get it? Good man. Right, next one. What do we think? What can I change 49 into? 7a to be squared. And 4 squared. Instead of x, I have 7a. So it's 7a and then another 7a. And instead of y, I have plus 2b and yeah, these are getting handy now, aren't they? Now, the next one's a bit tricky. Does anybody want to take a guess at the next one? Yes, sir. Yeah, go on. Yeah, you nailed it. Well done. Now, look at this, guys. Instead of x, I actually have xy. And instead of y squared, I have 2 squared. Where did I get the 2 squared from? What is 2 squared? 4. It always has to be a square and another square. So instead of x, what do I write in? Instead of x, we have xy. And instead of y, we have 2. Now, if you aren't sure about this answer, here's what we can do. What's xy multiplied by another xy? Xy to be squared. If I wrote down xy squared, that would mean xyy. I wouldn't be squaring the x, right? You could also write it as x squared y squared if you wanted. What's xy times minus 2? Minus, yeah. And 2 times xy? Yeah. And 2 times minus 2? What cancels? Yeah. Okay. Did any use what did you get for the first one? Did you change 36 into 6 squared? The other one's already squared, so what can I do then? 5xy plus 6 and now the next one's a tricky one. Do you see the way the squared isn't on the outside? Once 1 is the same as 1 squared, isn't it? 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Now, can anybody tell me what to do with this before I begin? What should I change it to? Square root 9, square root x, square root y. It's 3xy minus 1 squared. Because if you multiply 3xy by another 3xy, what do you get? 9x squared, y squared. Okay, so what's the answer then? Y plus 1, 3xy. Done.